48 hours in advance of the date, setting forth the date, time, location, and type of meeting. Notice was sent to the Daily Record, the Observer Tribune, and the Washington Township Clerk, and was posted on the district website at www.wtschools.org. All please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to enter executive session to discuss any matter where executive action may be taken.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good evening, Washington Township. Thank you for joining us here at Cuccinella while LBMS undergoes scheduled maintenance. It is the first board meeting since our school year has ended and summer vacation has started. We hope everyone had a great start to their summer despite the persistent rainy weather. Now that the 24-25 school year has concluded, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank the entire staff of Washington Township Schools for making it a great year. Additionally, those who have recently been onboarded, we're excited for you to join our district in the following school year. In addition to many exciting filled positions on your agenda, item 30 tonight, I wanted to call out a new administrator joining our district. Item number 30P is the fulfillment of the Old Farmers Road School principal, Mr. Christopher Scotto, who, after the agenda item gets approved, I'd like to invite up just to say a few words. Lastly, this is the last regularly scheduled board meeting where we have legal representation from Fogarty and Hara. On behalf of the entire board, I just wanted to thank the law firm for representing us for many years, and we appreciate the firm for continuing to work with us through the transitional time to our new firm. And as we head into summer, I encourage everyone to take some time to rest, recharge, and reflect, enjoy the break, and let's carry the lessons and memories of this year forward and return ready to grow even more. And with that, I turn over to Superintendent Lynn.
Thank you. For this evening, in accordance with New Jersey's Anti-Bullying Bill of Rights Act, the results of HIV-related investigations as conducted by designated school personnel will be reported to the Board of Education no later than the date of the regular scheduled Board of Education meeting following the completion of an investigation. Our district totals for this reporting period, 3 are unfounded and 1 is founded. Benedict A. Cuccinella School, 3 reports were reported. Flocktown Cosman School, 0. Old Farmers Road School, 0. Long Valley Middle School, 1. For Benedict A. Cuccinella School, of the 3 that were reported, 2 were unfounded and 1 was founded. For Flocktown Cosman, again, there were 0. Old Farmers Road School, there was 0. And for Long Valley Middle School, of the 1 report, 1 was unfounded and 0 were founded. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Moving on to correspondence. This month, we received correspondence from A. Coppola, J. Barnes, K. Mutart, M. Teeling, A. Flanagan, J. Casiero, L. Cote, S. Kavlasik, H. Clowers, J. Solano, L. Mason, S. and S. Roca, I. Steinwardner, K. and A. Canola, and M. Craver. And moving on to committee reports, can I have Education Committee report?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Education met Monday, June 9th at 5:15. In attendance was myself, Melanie Bratton, Rob Waskis, and Superintendent Lynn. The committee spoke about the ELA rollout timeline and the Foundation's PD and summer planning. The district has been receiving K-1 supplies, some even prior to the end of the school year. Foundation's introduction professional development took place on June 11th for K-1 teachers. There will be more PD and training in the fall. Summer will be dedicated to curriculum writing, and Mrs. Russo and Mrs. Lind are both very much looking forward to working with a great group of teachers. Next, we spoke about professional development and curriculum writing. There was a large interest of teachers for summer curriculum writing, and 25 teachers were selected. The committee will be working on STEAM, world language, and mathematics. All ELA initiatives will be reviewed and worked on by Mrs. Russo and Mrs. Lind. We also discussed opportunities to increase ESL engagement. We will continue to collaborate and explore new evening events, community engagement, and much more, even into the summer. We also discussed the switch over to Genesis and the SIS platform. The leadership team met for two new SIS demos. One was real-time and the other was Genesis. After careful consideration, we will move forward with Genesis. This rollout will be experienced by the 26-27 school year, ensuring organization and structure. We also discussed the district and board goals. We reviewed our preliminary goals and for feedback and any additions.
Thank you. Finance Committee report.
The Finance and Facilities Committee met on May 9th. In attendance were Rob, Lindsay, Mike, Katie, Antonella, Stephanie, and myself. First, the committee discussed the ongoing referendum projects. The bid for the last asbestos abatement at LVMS opened on 6/13. Thanks to Katie for coming in while the office was closed just for that. There was one bid received and it was nearly $150,000 under budget due to the fact that some previously scoped abatement was completed during flood damage repairs and was covered by insurance. Unfortunately, the one bid that we got, there was a problem with the certification. This is an update, this was not discussed at the committee, but I just wanted to call attention to the fact that per our agenda, we are now going to bid for that again. Continuing on with our summary. Summer projects are now officially underway with bi-weekly construction meetings scheduled to track progress. Next, the committee reviewed the preliminary annual excess surplus calculation for item number 11 on tonight's agenda. As in years past, the excess surplus will be deposited into our capital reserve account. Then the committee received an update on the Class 3 hiring process. There are 7 applicants, but still no word on if the interviews have started or when they will if they have not. Then the committee got an update on the switch to the new student information system. The district chose Genesis and will also be utilizing the system for accounting and HR functions. Implementation will begin immediately and the final changeover will take effect for the 2026-2027 school year. Lastly, the committee heard from the Superintendent Lind on the status of board and district goals and briefly discussed next month's Open Finance Committee meeting. As a reminder, the meeting will be held on July 21st at the board office. And if anyone from the community would like to attend, we ask that you just RSVP to Katie via email at kderiso@wtschools.org. Thank you.
Thank you. Personnel Committee.
Hi. We met on Personnel Committee, met on June 11th at 2:30. In attendance were myself, Isabel, Mike, John Holly, and Superintendent Lind. We discussed district and board goals. We reviewed our preliminary goals for feedback and additions. Principal interviews were conducted for Farmers Road School. Thank you to the panel for their time and dedication in this process. We had excellent candidates and we thank everyone for their interest in our district and community. We are excited and so grateful to be approving a new principal this evening. New hires, we would like to welcome our new hires. We are still in the process of interviewing throughout the summer, but this evening does include exceptional educators and staff that we welcome to Washington Township. Summer planning, we reviewed our personnel for summer and thank everyone in advance for their time in upcoming months ahead as we prepare for the new school year.
Thank you. Public comment on agenda items. If anyone has a public comment on agenda items, please approach the microphone, state your name, address, and have 3 minutes to provide any comment. Moving on to approval of minutes. We'll do, I guess, it by day since it's going to vary between everybody. So I'm making a motion to approve the May 13th executive session and regular meeting minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions? Okay, I'm making a motion to approve the May 19th executive session and special meeting minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions? And I'm making a motion to approve the May 29th, 2025 executive session and special meeting minutes.
Second.
All in favor? Any abstentions?
I need to abstain as well.
Okay. All right, moving on to education. Can I have somebody please move education?
Education would like to make a motion to move items number 1 through 6.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Holly?
No.
Mr. Old Mixon?
Yes. Moving on to finance. Can I have somebody please move finance?
Finance would like to move number 7, motion to accept with gratitude the following contributions. A $300 from Hazlitt Team KW Metropolitan Realty School Spirit Contest, sponsored by Macaroni Kid Morris and Hazlitt Team KW Metropolitan Realty, to be used at the Floptown Cosmic School for educational programs.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Old Mixon?
Yes.
Finance would like to move numbers 8 through 26.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Old Mixon?
Yes. Next, can I have somebody please move personnel?
Yes. Personnel would like to move item number 27, motion to accept with regret the following retirements. Barbara Schmidt, payroll coordinator, central office, effective October 1st, 2025, after 25 years of service in the district.
Second. Any discussion?
There's two. There's two. There's two.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to do comments after that. Deanna Van Houten, teacher, Cuccinella School, effective July 1st, 2025, after 22 years of service in the district.
And do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to thank Mrs. Van Houten for her very many years of dedication to Cuccinella School. She has been a pillar at the school since I've been a parent of a student here, and I hope you really get to enjoy your retirement. You've really earned it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I would just like to thank Barbara for 25 years of service in the district on behalf of myself and the business office.
Thank you very much. Any other discussion? Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Old Mixon?
Yes.
Personnel would like to move items 28 through 43.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton?
Yes.
Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Old Mixon?
Yes. I'd actually like to take this moment to welcome Christopher Scott into the district formally. Welcome him if you want to come up and say a few words. You're welcome to. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to everybody on the board, and it's evident from all the interviews I went through and the rounds and the panel that your administrators here and everyone who I spoke to over the last couple of weeks, you guys are all on the same team and very cohesive, and I'm extremely excited to join the team. I'm hoping that I can bring my 15 plus years of education here. I've done K-12 in multiple different schools, and I'm really excited to take on this leadership role. I'm excited to work with everybody here and just, like I said, bring my positive mindset and kind of everything I've used over my past almost 2 decades of work here. So thank you again, and I'm really excited to hopefully move forward with this July 1, be back in the building and start working really hard for you.
first time the policies under agenda item number 44. Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton?
Yes.
Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Olmstead?
Yes. Next, I'd like to make a motion to read for the second time the policies under agenda item number 45.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Olmstead?
Yes. Next, moving on to unfinished business. Does anybody have any unfinished business? Okay. New business. Does anybody have any new business?
I have new business. I just wanted to talk about two quick things tonight. The first is my legislative advocacy committee for Morris County School Boards. I just wanted to give an update on that. I want to just let everybody know that we are currently in the process of gathering interested board members from across the county. I'm pleased to share we've already assembled a strong and experienced group. Notably, former NJSBA President Irene Lefebvre has joined us. With decades of experience as both a board member and president and deep involvement in countywide initiatives, her participation is a tremendous asset to this team. Another exciting addition is Robin Gerbriel from Wharton, who brings 15 years of municipal government experience and previously served as chief of staff to former NJ Assembly member. Our goal is to finalize committee membership and begin establishing our advocacy goals by mid to late July. Initial areas of interest include HIB legislation, state funding, and ongoing challenges in special education. I look forward to keeping the board updated as this committee develops. The second thing I wanted to discuss was just recognition of Flocktown's end-of-year award ceremony. Flocktown's first end-of-year award ceremony was something that I was incredibly impressed by with the atmosphere that Mr. Marangon and his team had created. The ceremony emphasized peer support, meaningful recognition, and the idea that awards are earned through effort and character. The teachers played an active and thoughtful role in the event, and the award categories themselves were both impressive and reflective of student achievement. One student even ranked nationally in a subject area which is truly commendable. It was inspiring to witness such a positive and impactful event, and I hope to see other schools in our district adopt similar celebrations of student success. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there any other new business? Okay, moving on to public comment. This is public comment on all items. Please approach the microphone and state your name and address that you have for minutes. Okay. Moving on to district distinctions. As many may have heard, Long Valley Middle School has been ranked in the top 10% of the U.S. News' best NJ's best middle schools. The school ranked 107 out of 1,432 middle schools with commendable ranking in reading with a 73% efficiency rate. Tonight I wanted to take time to shine some spotlight on our student achievement in the district. I was going to announce the winners of the 24 through 25 Continental Math League, National Science League, and Wordmasters. And please forgive me if I mispronounce any of the students' names. There's quite a few here. So in 5th grade, first place, Ellie Tang and Andrew Braun. Second, Ethan Russ, Annabelle Smith Nadeau. Third, Leanne Son Lin and Max Wilson. In 4th grade, first, William Johnston and Max Thompson. Second is Casimir Tang, and third is Elijah Sen. 3rd grade, Mila De Mendonça, Isabel Tang in second, and third was Beckett Broham. 2nd grade, Logan Weiss, Brent Schopes, and third is Preston Ledwith. Moving on to the National Science League winners. 5th grade, Leanne Song Tang is first. Second is Matthew Canich. Third, Evelyn Riggs. 4th grade, first place is Casimir Tang and Natalie Draghi. Second, Elijah Sen. Third, Penelope Starling. 3rd grade, first was Mila De Mendonça. Second, Gabrielle Rios. And third, Isabella Tang, Dominic Salerno, Joseph Rosario, and Samuel Mezzacapa. In 2nd grade, first, Logan Weiss, Michael Sims, Stella Sciano. Second, Nasir Seki, Cleopatra Nicolascu, and Felicity Galagosi. Third, Samantha Rolfe, Nicholas Ribeiro, Preston Ledwith, Marshall Greenberg, Logan Deitlin, Benjamin Cipoletti, and Andrew Chapler. And the Award Masters District winners, first place, Jude Samora and Annabelle Smith Nadeo. Second place, Zachary Wood. And third place, William Edwards and Kate Kishi. Again, I apologize, I'm sure I mispronounced some of those names. In other news, G&T celebrated the annual Night of Notables and Showcase Night with huge turnouts and amazing displays of student work. And next I wanted to share some high-level positive feedback from the integrated pre-K survey that went out to parents. Parents commented on the outstanding staff, supportive learning environment, student growth and readiness, inclusive and individualized instruction, and community building of the program. Additionally, our Special Education Department at Washington Township Schools was recently highlighted by the NJDOE for operating as a great special education department within the state, and the parents' comments previously mentioned are a testament to that recognition. And lastly, as our school year came to a close, our elementary schools held various activities like field day, class trips, 5th grade clapouts, and other celebratory functions. I also wanted to highlight the success of the 8th grade promotion and wish all of our outgoing 8th grade Panther students the best of luck as they leave our district and continue on their educational path towards success. And with that, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?